Who do you think is the first modern boy band that came after the Jackson 5? Some people might say New Kids on the Block, to which I say, mm-mm. The only clear answer is New Edition. Now, what do both these boy bands have in common besides being from Boston? Both New Edition and New Kids on the Block were discovered by this man, Maurice Starr, who called himself the General. He saw potential, so he signed them to his label. The young boys go to his studio and he begins to produce them. Maurice writes and produces all of their songs on their first album, including Candy Girl, Popcorn Love, and Is This the End? Immediately, they become a sensation. People cannot get enough. So they go on tour. Mind you, they're only 14, 15, 16 years old at this time. Can you imagine? You're this young and you're thinking you are on top of the world and making tons of money. They come home after the tour and each of them receive a check in the amount of $1.87. Maurice tried to explain that after tour costs and expenses, that was the share they got. So the boys and their family fired him, as they should. They went on to sign with MCA Records. They dropped their second album with songs like Cool It Now and Mr. Telephone Man, which is iconic. And this album did better than the first. In the meantime, Maurice was like, oh, you want to fire me? He had a plan, and he decided to make a new boy band. He used the same formula. 5 young boys from Boston singing in a pop R&B style. Only this time, the boy band was white. He styled them, he produced them, he managed them. And New Kids on the Block became a global phenomenon. The girls could not get enough. Why do you think this is? Duh, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. White boys are more marketable to the masses. No shade, just truth.
Did you have any idea that they were going to be this big?
I had the idea that they would be this big, yes. But the only thing I did not have the idea about is we would have so many things merchandise.
The merch, so much freaking merch lined Maurice's pockets. When he was asked about taking funds from New Edition and not working with them anymore, he said,
It was a pretty sizable cut, but I never got the money.
Do you have any bitter feelings or sad feelings about that?
Well, not really. Not really. I think today I'm very happy on more than anything. I've been successful. Why should I have bitter feelings? My success is probably 10 times bigger than this.
Even though New Kids on the Block was worldwide and ruled the merch tables, I respect New Edition so much more because they changed music. Bobby Brown's solo career redefined late 80s R&B. Songs like Roni, Don't Be Cruel, My Prerogative, and Every Little Step I Take, hello. Belle Biv DeVoe, hello Poison, it redefined a whole new sound. It fused R&B and hip hop. And let's be real, without Michael Bivins, there would be no Boys to Men, End of the Road. Ralph Tresvant told us we needed a man with sensitivity. And Johnny Gill, a later member of New Edition, was a vocal powerhouse. New Kids on the Block might have made girls scream, but New Edition made a generation sing.